How many people have ICE agents arrested in San Diego County? How many are men? How many are children? How many come from Mexico or China or India? Today, we have answers to all those questions. And we're going to show you how to find out what ICE is doing in your community. I'm Gustavo Solis, and this is the Border Brief. Last month, the KPBS digital team published these amazing data visualizations. The first one shows how much ICE arrests increased in San Diego County last year, from roughly 100 in February to more than 1,500 in September. And most of that growth came from ICE arresting people who do not have a criminal record. That's these yellow bars here. This is important because San Diego has flown under the radar when it comes to immigration enforcement. There haven't been large occupation-style deployments in San Diego like we've seen in Los Angeles, Chicago, or Minneapolis. And because ICE enforcement hasn't been as visual in San Diego, people might think that it's not impacting our communities. But the data clearly show that's not the case. ICE has arrested roughly 5,000 people in San Diego and Imperial counties last year. The second chart is super interesting. This shows the nationality of everyone ICE arrested here. As you can see, the biggest one by far is Mexico, then Guatemala and Venezuela. It's not surprising that those countries are top of the list. But then zoom in and you can see the impacts on other regions of the world. ICE agents arrested 33 people from Laos and 78 from Vietnam. In the Sub-Saharan Africa section, we see that ICE arrested 13 people from Ethiopia, 9 from Somalia, and 6 from Cameroon. Now, this isn't something that only impacts San Diego's Mexican community or the broader Hispanic population. People from 76 different countries are all affected by this, from the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and Europe. Immigrant communities with rich histories here in San Diego and Imperial counties. The last visualization shows the arrests broken down by gender and age. It shows working-age men tend to be the most targeted group, not surprising. But one thing that stood out to me was just how many children have been detained by ICE. By now, you may have heard of Liam Cornejo Ramos, the 5-year-old boy arrested by ICE in Minnesota. And this data shows us that that was not an isolated incident. Look all the way down here, and you can see that ICE has arrested 21 kids younger than 4. All this data comes from the nationwide Deportation Data Project. It's an organization that files dozens of public records requests with the federal government. They compile the data and then put it on this website. It's available to anyone at no cost, so you can download it, sort it by geographic location, and find out what's going on in your backyard. I know some of you are very tech savvy, and some have even made websites already with public data sets that we've featured here on the Border Brief. If you end up doing something like that with this data set, let us know. We'd love to share it and find out what's going on in other parts of the country. Thank you for watching another episode of the Border Brief.